All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh
Bahashem,
Ba'Hashem, Yahweh
Yahweh Shai,
Shai Ba'Hashem,
Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Rekakwadash.
That is to say, all praises, honor, and all glory to Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Yahweh Shai, meaning who the world ignorantly calls JC. Bahashem, in the name. Rakakwadash, meaning the Holy Spirit. Giving double honors unto the elders and apostles of the great millstone who taught us the truth and well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Ikim and Nakawath. Let's again and learning. This message goes out to the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, and so-called African Americans scattered throughout the four corners of the world. This is the branch of the Greater Millstone Chicago camp. I'm the brother Yaya.
I'm the brother Asher.
Back in with another quick lesson of the Spirit. And as you can see, we have this image pulled up that says, if you could choose one to chill with for a week, who are you picking? And all the women on the image are those vile, grotesque idols set up by Esau Edom, man. And we're gonna get some scriptures and we're gonna break it down. And if you go to the comments on this post, it's full of all type of simp niggas saying, "Oh, I would choose this one, I would choose that one," blah blah blah. But this is the standard that Esau Edom has set, man. This is what the people look towards. This is what the young women and the young men look forward to, man.
Huh. Our people have followed Esau, the oppressor, and his wickedness for so long, they don't know what good is anymore. So as we're looking at these women on here, these are not doctors, lawyers, teachers, mathematicians, engineers. There's so many Israelite women who created so many great inventions, who's done so much good for the for the Israelite community, but they put up the basis of women, the women who've committed all types of whoredoms, adultery, debauchery, and wickedness, and this is what they give you as you to follow. These are not women with moral and high characteristics. Like we have examples in the Bible of Ruth, Esther, Mary, to just to name a few, and Sarah. Women with high moral ethic and following the Lord. Yahbashim Awashai. That's the women that you want in your circle, not women who are going to commit all types of wickedness towards you, and destroy you. That's not who you should be choosing to be with. You know what I mean? And this is why we bringing this video out, because it's time out for y'all following the idols that Esau set up and start following righteousness and come back to Yahweh Shai. Then we're going to get some precepts, because this is what's wrong with our people now. You follow the ways of the wickedness, and we're trying to bring you back to the ways of righteousness.
Starting off, this is Ecclesiastes.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. Well, I'll start at 5. Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So, as we see, it says an error which proceeded from the ruler. So Esau Edom set these people up to be the so-called leaders of the so-called black, which is really Hebrew Israelite community.
And women.
Yeah. And these are the leaders that Esau has set up, which folly is say great dignity, man. All these leaders have had all
these women leaders.
All these women leaders have had all kind of folly and crazy stories and all this stuff that they've done, man.
Yeah, to get to the top, Esau has used them, abused them, and he's done most of the Israelites. You know what I mean? You don't get to the status that they have gotten to without, being destroyed and taking gifts from Esau. We see it unfolding all the time. Anytime they get Jake anything, Lord knows what they had to do to get there, what sacrifice they had to make, how they had to debase themselves, commit all types of humiliation rituals, sacrifices, and wickedness, man. This is no game, man. Go ahead.
Another one. This is Sirach 26.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start at 1. Sirach 26:1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for God-fearing women, man. Not these women who follow after the flesh that they lust, man, and the pride of life, and follow after this money. That's why they in the situation at the end, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And we named some of the virtuous women in the Bible: Esther, Ruth, Mary, Yahushua mom, Sarah, Abraham's wife. You know what I mean? Those are virtuous women in the Bible. You know what I mean? That the Lord has regarded, and that's your pattern of behavior that you should be following. Not these harlots.
God, and let's skip down Sirach 26 and verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. All these women got all sorts of makeup and all kind of stuff on. Verse 10, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her straightly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. So Khan, that's what these women are doing, man. That's the wickedness that we see, and the wickedness that Esau Edom is promoting. And the wickedness that he wants our people to continue to follow him. But no, it's we choose to follow the Lord, man.
Right. That's what you want. A woman who fears the Lord and runs away from her. This is Proverbs 6 and 25 for you simps. Let me grab that. Because, they make grave errors, following after the flesh like he was going into, as opposed to, a woman who's going to have moral and righteous character to the best ability. The scripture says, this is Proverbs 6 and 24. It says, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. It says, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and adulteress will hunt for the precious life. It says, can a man take fire at his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touch her shall not be innocent. When you go into these whorish women, that's what you're doing. And these simple men are falling prey to this wickedness. They are under a enchanted spell of whoredoms, man. And the scriptures clearly say, don't go into this woman, because all she's going to bring you down is to destruction. A path of pain, suffering, and sorrow, and you see it unfolded on all of social media. They talking about how these whorish women done them dirty and all this other stuff. Took their money, their cars, and did all types of wicked stuff. And this is the standard that Esau is promoting in the earth. And your job as a simp is not to go that direction. Not to give your strength to a woman just because she look hot.
This is Proverbs 31 and 1. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows? Give not thy strength unto women, nor the way to that which destroyeth kings. So, that's to the point, man. You're not supposed to give your strength over to these women.
Right. Definitely not no horse women, but no women, period. You know what I mean? You supposed to be, the Lord set the order up, right? Yahweh Shai, the man and the woman. You know what I mean? Y'all out of order, following after these whores. You know what I mean? Being adulterous. The Lord told you, you know what I mean, to make sure that you choose a woman that's worthy of you, not the other way around. Y'all you go after anything. These women have been abused and all types of stuff, man. Your woman got 8 million types of spirits floating around in them, and that's who you choose to hang out with? Please.
All right, this is Sirach 25, and I'm going to skip around. This is Sirach 25, and I'll start at 19.
Okay.
Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So kind of like you just going into, it's all kind of spirits and demons on these whorish women, man.
Yeah.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure, which is what we was just going into with the Proverbs 31, which is saying, man. So don't stumble at the beauty of a woman. Don't follow just because the way she look, man, or just because the way just because you like something you see, you gotta see what she really about, man.
Facts.
Verse. Yeah, I might as well keep reading. Verse 22, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman obeyeth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Yeah, just talking about these wicked women, man. You know what I mean? You know, avoid wicked women at all costs, man. Don't be manipulated and caught off guard by these wicked women. They setting Jake up left and right. You see it on TikTok. These women get Jake set up, getting robbed, getting killed. This is, you know what I mean, all over the place because of these horse women. You know what I mean? With their haughty looks, their eyelids, prancing around, you know, tricking you. You know what I mean? You know, we trying to tell you to avoid it altogether, man.
Let me get that Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 26.
Yep.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleases the Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her, man.
And you get go ahead. No, you got these simps taken by. You know, that's these simps made OnlyFans, made these women billions of dollars, just straight simp pansies. You know, you don't even get to see the woman, you sending them money. You know, this is, but the Lord said, you know, the sinner's gonna be taken by these women, man. Cause y'all weak, man. Y'all, you know, and the funny part is a woman don't want a weak man. She wants a real man. You weak men, they gonna continue to rule over you, misuse you, and mistreat you. Nothing has changed, man. This has been going on forever. Well, a woman's gonna fuck, you know, she gonna take your money and then go get a real man, and then you gonna be destroyed and devastated by it. Cause y'all simps, man. You know, y'all love adulterous, whorish women, man.
Yeah.
This is a generation of weak niggas, man.
Can I get this? This is Sirach 26 and 23. Straight to the point. Sirach 26 and 23, straight to the point. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So like you were saying, all these wicked women all these simp niggas is gonna go straight to them wicked women, and they gonna use them, man, for whatever they want.
Yep. And then it's too late to, you know what I mean? Once you divorce, you take all your money and go get her personal trainer boyfriend that she been hanging with all along. Then you gonna be, you know, mad that she was a whore when you met her. These people let you know exactly who they are when you meet them. You know, they own all types of channels now talk about what they do. They are not making anything secret anymore. You go on their books, they social media platforms, so they tell you everything that they've done. How many people they've been with? They've been to Houston, got 8 million diseases, all this other stuff, man. Y'all just, you know, y'all better wake up, man.
First Ezra 4 and 20. I started 22.
Go ahead.
I'll go straight to the point. First Ezra 4 and so. Oh, you want to start up?
No, don't matter.
First Ezra 4. I'll start 22. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the women? Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father and mother. And that's what you simp niggas is doing, man. Going to get all this money to bring it back home to this woman, and she don't even like you.
Right, she don't even like you.
Verse 26, yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. They'll do anything just to please their women, man.
Yeah. It's sad and miserable, man. You know what I mean? You got these simps getting whipped and beat by these wicked, abusive women. It's just crazy, man. You know, we just go ahead. It's just, yeah. It's just a madhouse, man. But, yeah, your job is to get women of moral, righteous characters like the ones we described in the Bible and not chase out the whores, man, and whore them. You know what I mean? So you won't be all messed up and sad and lonely, and then you trying to commit, all types of acts to get back at them when you should have avoided them altogether.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, look for what the Lord wants, man. Not what Esau Edom has set up.
Absolutely, man. If the Esau Edom is promoting them, you don't want them.
So with that, the video was edifying and exhortational. We would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rikakwadash.
Giving double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstones of the truth and well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam
Yasharala, and a Baba Ball.